Welcome to the Know, I'm Ashley Jenkins. Don't talk to Microsoft about bad reviews of their video games. Xbox boss Phil Spencer, who's been giving just about everybody some juicy quotes lately, is calling out subpar reviews of certain games which he says are written just for clicks. Look, we've been down that road before, Phil. It doesn't end well, trust us. Speaking with GameSpot about the reception of recent games, Spencer said, "I think there's certain reviews that are written more to get clicked on than they are to actually accurately reflect the quality of the game, and that kind of bums me out." Spencer was talking specifically about one review in particular of Forza Horizon 3. The IB Times gave it 2 out of 5 stars, while also referencing some of the general mixed reception of ReCore. About ReCore, he feels that some of the reviews were a little harsh, although he recognizes there are certain things they should have done differently with the game. Considering Forza Horizon 3 was praised just about everywhere else, gotta let that one go, Phil. Just the one, let it go. And maybe stay away from the Gears of War 4 reviews while you're at it. Pro tip. 13 years after the first game came out, we finally have official confirmation, again, that Beyond Good and Evil 2 is real and happening. After creator Michel Ancel started teasing the game on social media last week, he confirmed earlier this week that the game is indeed in pre-production. The only holdout left was Ubisoft, who have now made things Facebook official. A new update appeared on Beyond Good and Evil's Facebook page last night, confirming that Ancel was producing the game alongside Ubisoft's Montpellier studio. Interestingly enough, they didn't call it a sequel, with the concept art seemingly showing one of the first game's characters, Paige, as a young piglet. Many have wondered if the new game is actually going to be a prequel. That may not be too exciting for some fans of the first game, but seriously, at this point, let's just take anything we can get from that universe. It's like 2008 all over again. I can't wait to see the game itself. Could Valve be getting more than just a slap on the wrist about Counter-Strike Global Offensive skin gambling? That could be the case, as the US government has finally turned its attention to Newell & Company. According to Esports Betting Report, the Washington State Gambling Commission has ordered Valve to stop skin transfers by way of the Steam API. The state regulator sent this notice to Valve in a very strongly worded letter, demanding that Valve take whatever actions are necessary to stop third-party websites from gambling through their platform or face criminal charges. As far as action goes, however, Valve already did take steps back in July to cut off API access to third-party websites, and head of marketing Doug Lombardi reiterated that point yesterday in a statement to PC Gamer, saying, "Our position has not changed, and so far we've sent cease and desist notices to over 40 sites." So you're kind of late on all fronts, Washington State Gambling Commission, if that is your real name. It took you years to realize what the rest of the internet already knew about Valve and didn't do anything until after Valve had already stopped it. You had one job. You're the Gambling Commission. But you're also government, so I guess I can see why you work slow. Just in time for the launch of Gears of War 4, we've got word that more Gears stories are in the works. In Hollywood. That's where all games are going these days. That announcement came during a pre-release live stream of Gears of War 4 this week, with both Microsoft and Universal working together to bring the franchise to the big screen. As for whether or not the new movie will follow the games at all, that actually sounds fairly unlikely, judging from comments made by Coalition studio head Rod Ferguson. Speaking with Variety about the just-announced Gears movie, Ferguson said, "I think you have to let the movies be the movies. They're 2 different mediums and 2 different audiences in some cases. And I think some video game movies in the past have failed because they tried to make a movie for gamers. So, you hear that, gamers? The movie's not for you. Now you don't need to see it." The last Wolverine picture finally has a name and a few new details. Both director James Mangold and star Hugh Jackman, who will be donning the claws for the final time, announced the movie's title, Logan, along with its official poster on social media yesterday. Interestingly enough, Mangold also released an image of the second page of the screenplay. That image shows Wolverine's first line of the film, "Fuck," real surprising, and describes a scene of him taking out a gang of hoodlums rather violently. So yeah, they're totally planning to own that R rating. I guess maybe that's what their lesson they're taking from Deadpool, is that Wolverine can be dark. Considering that there have been some heavy rumors out there about Laura Kinney and X-23, the female clone of Wolverine, appearing in the film, many are no doubt excited about the film's poster, which it seems to show Wolverine holding the hand of a small child. Maybe that child is X-23? I don't know. Deadpool says that it's his hand. Remember when it got cut off and it was a little baby hand? Yeah, he says it's his. God bless Ryan Reynolds. Logan will be coming to theaters with all of its F words of brutal bad guy slaughter on March 3rd, 2017. Actually, not that far away when you think about it. Could internet users soon be jailed for their dank Harambe memes? I mean, really, this is where we're at now. That is actually what one country is aiming for. The Indonesian government has added new provisions to their controversial Electronic Information and Transactions Law, which was passed in 2008. The government claims this law is meant to fight cyberbullying, but the recently added revisions now include possible punishments for people posting texts, pictures, videos, and memes that are used to embarrass or cause fear. What constitutes an image that's embarrassing will, of course, be defined on a case-by-case basis by the Indonesian government, which is leading to quite a bit of criticism over the changes. Since the law was implemented, over 200 people have been prosecuted, including one woman who criticized a hospital in an online mailing list. By the standards listed on the new version of the law, what do people even post on social media in Indonesia? I thought it was all about embarrassing either yourself or someone else or your dog for eating something. You know, like, what else do you do? I'll just steer clear of Indonesia. Yahoo has found itself in a mess of hot water this week following a blistering report that they've secretly been scanning customer emails for US intelligence agencies. According to Reuters and a number of inside sources, Yahoo implemented this custom-made tool to scan all customer emails back in 2015 in order to gather data and information for both the NSA and FBI. You'd think Yahoo would have been in major damage control mode after the report dropped, but they actually didn't do all that much to try and refute it. Yahoo's PR firm released a statement on behalf of Yahoo yesterday. Really, Yahoo, you can at least pretend to have written it yourselves, which called the article misleading, but not false. It also very carefully said that the scanning tool mentioned in the article did not exist on their systems today. The world was probably supposed to be completely shocked by this, but people sort of figure that stuff is already going on with all of our services anyway. So with this and the recent Yahoo hack, just delete your Yahoo account. The world's moving on. Now, if you thought you were safe from the menace of the exploding Samsung Galaxy Note 7, think again. Not even a recall can save you. After reports last week that one of Samsung's replacement phones caught fire in China, there are reports that another one has caught fire in the United States, this time on a plane. The explodey incident happened yesterday on Southwest Airlines Flight 994 from Louisville to Baltimore, where the Galaxy Note 7 caught fire in one passenger's pocket before he chucked it to the ground, where it burned through part of the floor of the aircraft. Considering these two incidents have occurred with the supposedly safe and less explodey replacement phones from Samsung's unofficial recall, although I think it's been official recalled now, that doesn't bode all that well for Galaxy Note 7 users or, general public safety. What's even more worrying is that the passenger said his phone was powered down before it erupted, which basically means that nobody is safe. Also glad he wasn't on my flight yesterday. Between clowns and Galaxy Note 7s, we truly are looking at the end times. Come on, guys. So those stupid clown things, they're all just marketing for it, right? Right? They are. Of course they're viral marketing for it. What do you guys think about the news in today's roundup and all the scary clowns? Be sure to let us know in the comments. And for future updates from every corner of the internet, like this video and subscribe to The Know. And hey, just a heads up guys, if you watch a lot of our videos on YouTube as opposed to our website, you may not know this, but we've been doing a lot more written news for video games and tech and movies and all that sort of stuff on our website as well. So if you want to know even more than this roundup gives you for all the stuff that's going on, make sure you check out theknow.tv. And we got all kinds of stuff from what games are out each week to the fact that Stardew Valley's 1.1 update is live, to the fact that, oh my god, What We Do in the Shadows is getting a TV spin-off, the documentary, mockumentary about the vampires that are all roommates in New Zealand. I'm so excited.